Hello, I'm Deanne Bonner-Simpson, the Veterans Law Practice Partner here at Legal Help for Veterans. I'm here to discuss a very important bill that aims to research a possible link between aviation veterans and increased cancer rates. The bill was introduced by U.S. Representative August Pfleuger from Texas and is known as the Aviator Cancer Examination Study Act. If passed, the bill would require VA to determine the rates of cancer diagnoses in military air and ground crews and identify the chemicals, compounds, agents, or other phenomena they were exposed to. Additionally, it would require VA to determine whether there is a scientifically established causal link between such a chemical, compound, agent, or other phenomena and such cancer incidence or mortality risk. The bill differs from legislation passed in the 2021 Defense Authorization Act by requiring toxin identification regardless of whether an overall elevated cancer incidence is found. The goal is to ensure individual military aviation veterans with cancer will be able to have their care covered more quickly. While the bill is focused on veterans obtaining VA health care, aviation veterans should be aware that they may be eligible for service-connected disability benefits, which can be established on a direct basis. This means that medical evidence establishes a veteran's cancer was as likely as not caused by an in-service toxic exposure, about a 50-50 chance. There have been recent studies that suggest pilots and aircrew are experiencing higher rates of cancer than their non-flying peers. In 2021, an Air Force study found that compared to non-aviation service members, fighter pilots and their flight crews were 29% more likely to be diagnosed with testicular cancer, 24% more likely to be diagnosed with melanoma, and 23% more likely to be diagnosed with prostate cancer. Clusters of cancer have also been identified at Seymour Johnson Air Force Base between 2002 and 2005, resulting in 6 F-15E Strike Eagle pilots and weapons officers between the ages of 33 and 43 being diagnosed with urological cancers. A separate study found a cluster of 7 brain cancers among Air Force Special Operations Command C-130 air crews between 2006 and 2009. The crew members diagnosed were all between the ages of 31 to 46. The Pentagon is expected to report soon the results of a data review required by Congress in the 2021 National Defense Authorization Act, which covers cancers among aviators and ground crew across all services. But that study will only require a much more in-depth follow-up and to identify potentially linked toxins if the Secretary of Defense concludes that there's an increased rate of cancers among covered individuals. However, it is important to understand that these findings do not limit a veteran from applying for service-connected disability benefits on a direct basis when their claim can be supported by medical evidence that shows their currently diagnosed cancer was as likely as not caused by toxic exposures while serving in aviation. Again, it's a 50-50 chance that the cancer was caused by those exposures. If you are a veteran or know of a veteran who was exposed to toxic chemicals in aviation, please call us for assistance at 800-693-4800. Once again, I'm Deanne Bonner-Simpson, Veterans Law Practice Partner at Legal Help for Veterans. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your service.